Alright, let's see if this starts working. I am not sure whether it's going to. Hello everyone. I am going to be playing some of the New York Times games. I'm just checking to see if this stream is actually up because I have not done this before on this channel. There we go. It looks like it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to take that as it working. Let's some of the New York Times games. I'm just checking to see if... Yeah, okay. Sounds like the sound's coming through okay. So, sweet. All right. Well, doing the Sunday crossword here. So, let's get into it. I don't really have a preamble, nor do I expect anyone to join this. So this is kind of a test of the capabilities. All right. Books of the Bible by Jill Rafaloff and Michelle Sontarp. Sure. Let's see. So I'll put up a story. See if anyone wants to hop on. Just going to edit. All right, I'll just do that, I guess. Edit profile. Is that right? Yeah, I think that's right. Who's watching right now? I have one concurrent viewer. Let's go. Feel free to drop a message in the chat if that is you, the one person who's watching this right now. Okay, I think that I managed to add a link there. Let's see if this works. Yeah, nailed it. All right. YouTube, if you wanna hang, link in bio. That seems sufficient, yeah. All right. Cool. All right. I think that should be good. Throw that on my story and see if anyone hops in the chat. All right. Books of the Bible. Jill Rafaloff and Michelle Sontarp. Let's see what you've got going for us. I guess I should probably make sure that this link works, shouldn't I? Yeah, it works. We're chilling. All right. Guess we shall see now if anyone decides to pull up. All right, let's get started. Books of the Bible. Without further ado. Okay. To ease up could be to relax. But that, is that Ada? Maybe. Squealer's Activity. High-speed travel option. 2006 mockumentary about a Kazakh journalist. It's got to be Borat. Leader of the pack would be the alpha. A bait could be ease up. Turn up. To locate, maybe? Like some 401k contributions could be pre-tax. Yeah. To halt Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, so we're getting into our biblical theme here. Let's see. Well, tattling? Tattling, that seems right. It could be a tale of something, maybe? In fact, I feel like that's right. Locate, Ada, glorify, exalt, Bolo, like an APB, right? Like an all points bulletin. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. Not that kind of Bolo. All right. Ifs. No idea. A tale, extol maybe instead of exalt. So this can be a tale of two cities, a tale of two. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. West Pointer, cadet maybe, setting for landscape. No idea. NBA, if all goes perfectly, at best maybe. That feels right. 10 Plagues. Oh, maybe Death on the Nile. That seems plausible. Okay, so looks like we're taking book titles and then adapting them so that they fit with the biblical description here. That makes sense. Setting for landscape. Canvas. Yep, to vet seems good. bin. Stoat, I think. Gullible sort would be a naif. Friday. No idea. Sorry, Paul. It could be ma or ba, but we're going to go ba. So that's Ashbin, which is a thing that I'm pretty sure 0 people say. Part of a trunk. Nope. Shoe fly desserts. Right. New York, you say? No idea. Outpouring of Pandora's box. Ills? Else. Fans, one would hope. Maybe right, but not left. Right. Samson and Delilah. Pull to open. Hollywood of the South. Gosh, I'm trying to think about where they film things in the South. I mean, they do a lot of stuff in Georgia. Maybe? Confidence. I am confident I don't know that answer. Arlo Guthrie. Near to, maybe. Dilapidated. No idea. Calendar notation. Abbreviatively. Is it going to be like, like that sort of thing? I don't know. Boy, that is a rough section. Okay. Noah's Ark. I was thinking maybe something like We Bought a Farm. Samson and Delilah. I don't know. Yankees nickname until 2016. My eye. I mean, what does that mean at all? Wielder of a red lightsaber would be a Sith. Dead on Arrival, maybe. Unity. Cohesion. That feels right. Like pickles, but not cucumbers. No idea. Foreman. Where the coxswain sits. Aft seems right. In a fury. Ired? Is that a word? Print ready. Edited. Okay, it's got to be ired. Blue material would be denim. Counterfeit. Nope. Whoop it up. Celebrate. Yeah. Mab? Mab? That doesn't sound right. Oh, hello to the one person who's viewing right now. How's it going? Feel free to drop something in chat if you want to identify yourself. Sing-song, syllable, tra, ants on a log. Okay, we're cooking a little bit. Counterfeit. Imitation, that's the one. Probably shouting at me from across the screen. Signs. Ilsa. Oil. If I can type. There we go. To assign. For the new arrival here, the title of this crossword was Books of the Bible, and the couple that we have so far, theme entry-wise, we have the 10 Plagues being described as Death on the Nile, the Agatha Christie book, and then we have Sodom and Gomorrah being described as a tale of 2 cities. So it looks like you're taking biblical scenarios and then giving them a real novel name. That's what they've got going on. So, Samson and Delilah. Yeah, that one's still throwing me for a loop. Feel free to pop in chat if you're screaming the answer at me. I will happily accept help. Is that Erdos? I feel like I've heard that before. That should be RBIs, right? Big name and Bubbly Brute. 1964's Nobel Peace Laureate for short. Right, because I'm up on my Nobel Peace Laureates. I see Kristen Wiig, I think, was in Bridesmaids. Is that? Okay. Noah's Ark. Something ship, maybe. That seems right. No. That's amino, isn't it? Dang it. Re-ice? Sure. Like Constantinople in 1930, renamed, because you can't go back to Constantinople, because Istanbul was Constantinople. Why they changed it, I can't say. You're so right, people just liked it better that way. Okay. Well, it can't be arc. Something things. Where the wild things are, that's the one. Yay. I'm watching a master at work. Thanks, Jack. Cheers. I don't know about that, but, you know, I try my best. Common bridge bid. I've never played bridge. Iron. Europa, Ganymede, or Callisto, vis-a-vis Jupiter. Moon. One making an impression with a question mark, which makes me think a mimic. Yeah, that seems right. Gotta be Ono. Garden of Eden. The Age of Innocence. Works for that one. Aloe. Any Shakespeare heads in the chat want to help me with the Castle in Hamlet? Anyone? Anyone? Transport. Word with rabbit or all. There are no words that immediately occur to me in conjunction with rabbit. Lit. Ooh, bummer. Okay. Olympic blades. Epis. Yeah. Spore producing plant. Fern? Is that right? Get the memo. Omni. This feels like something I should know, but I sure don't. Subject for Van Gogh. He did the lilies painting. Is that, how do you, that's not right, for sure not right. Moses parting the Red Sea. Oh. First year West Pointer. Frosh. Brimless Topper. Nope. Boy, I'm getting cooked down here. Enero a diciembre. Right. That's a pip. Anyone ever get back to me on Jack Rabbit, Jack All? You're so right, Zach. All right, where was that? Okay, perfect. Thank you muchly. What is this? This feels like something that it's verboten. Boy, was over. Ended. Sure. Soars, maybe. A no-no. That works. Any Beach Boys fans out here? Perhaps. First year West Pointer could be green as in new. Maybe, but that feels like a green. Have you heard that used in a noun context rather than an adjective? One bringing home the bacon would be an earner. Follows. I don't know. All right, it's fine. I think we can pull through. We have enough chunks. What do we think? Moses parting the Red Sea. This looks like the Prince something, but that's not really fitting with anything. Where boaters hang with bowlers. Hat rack. Hat racks. Hat stand. I guess it could be either. Turner Classic Movies or the Movie Channel. Oh, it said Movie Channel. It's probably Turner Classic Movies. Yeah. A plie. Tree branch or power line for a bird might be a perch. We've got oars. Approach. It was near to. Okay, I called that correctly. Let's go. Lay. Dilapidated. No idea. Faith works there. This one's really throwing me. What may be right, but not left? What may be right, but not left? Maybe this will make more sense to me now. Samson and Delilah. Nope, still not. Still not ringing any bells with me here. Well, why is it suddenly not filling the frame? I do not know. Can we? Oh, I see. It's like, okay. Never mind, ignore me. Okay. Decor. Let's see if we can get this section at least. Compare to, maybe? Here's Johnny. Announcer. Jack Torrance. That's the guy's name, right? Only thing that is like connecting with is The Shining. Don't know if that's making anyone else think of, I mean, that had to be a reference to something before it, I guess. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Sure. No. Clammy. Primary care provider. Damp. Maybe? That can't be right. Definitely The Shining in my mind. And I mean, that's the only thing that I can think of when I hear Here's Johnny. Tamar, and that guy's name was Jack Torrance, I'm pretty sure. Jack Nicholson's character. Right? Regal. Rush uncontrollably. Uncontrolledly? Uncontrolledly? Oh, here we go. Jonah and the Whale. Oh, that could be The Great Escape. Boom. Okay. That one came much more quickly than the last few have. Nero de Diciembre. Is that Año? Maybe. A beanie. Doesn't have a brim. Sure. Persian or Abyssinian. Yeah, that's still not meaning any. And damp. Cross. Yeah, I know. The thing is, like, Okay, I guess that could be something, but EDMC was what was throwing me because that was just such a gross combination of letters. So I guess it's like Ed McMahon or something. Disgusting. Someone should get a different name. Persian cat? What was that? Oh, cat. Yes, over here. Thank you. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out. Yeah. Okay. All right. Bars. Legally. Estops. Promissory estoppel. Shout out to the business law people. A plebe. That I should have gotten that earlier. And then, okay, this is looking more and more like the Prince something. The Prince of Wales? That doesn't make any sense. The Prince... Hat. Trees? What are you? Took turns, rotated. Ads. No less. Okay, I think it is Ed McMahon, the guy with the fake name. Sorry if your name is Ed McMahon. Rush that is really messing with me. Uncontrolledly. Has anyone ever said that? Who is Urte? These these proper nouns are really killing me today. Lit. Made a typo at the end of plebe. Oh, did I? Oh, you're so right. Thank you. Irises. Did I say lilies earlier? Boy, that's unfortunate. Okay, meat works there. Okay, I'm going to go back up here. 100 down, a fire. A fire? Yeah, okay, sure. No, you're right. That's pretty good. That's a good pull. Pounds per square inch. Joss. That feels like it shouldn't be right. Are we sure this is Jack? Hold on. All ears or rabbit ears. How about that one? Cart. Okay, that's much easier to work with. I'm thinking Rhonda on that one as well. The Prince of right. Anyone? Har ha follows. Nope. Nothing about this is clicking. I really need a Shakespeare head in the live stream to chime in on this Hamlet one, because oof. So-called Hollywood of the South. Okay, so I did mention Georgia earlier. Looks like it's going to be Atlanta. To draw open, that seems right. Dangerous something, or dangerous persons? No, dangerous. Danger something, I think. A right angle, but not a left angle to rig. Alright, that's something. I got you, King. Let the record show, I know there's a delay, but I typed in rig right before you commented that, so I get credit for it. So there. I don't know. Dilapidated. Ratty? Still don't know what to call a New Yorkie. Or what a part of a trunk is. One L? Did they say that? Jack, are you still in here? Hair long. Okay, well that feels rough. I bet? I don't know. I don't even know what my eye means in this context. I bet. It means I don't believe you, right? Right? A New Yorkie could be a pup, like a young dog. Oh, and this is like the opposite of a veiled capital? Yeah. No, that's pretty good. Yeah, you think that it's... Oh, boy. Ugh, I bet you're right. That's mean. Okay, so that still leaves us with dangerous liaisons. That's not how that's spelled. Dangerous. I'm trying to think of something that indicates a pairing, you know, or like. I think that is 1L. I'm not super confident in that, but. Yeah. Yeah. Ay. Okay. Lick is still the only thing I can think of here for get the better of. MLK, okay. That feels good. Moe, yeah. A-Rod. It was liaisons. Okay, cool. So that just leaves this dang section down here. Okay. Follows. Heeds. Had to lock in for a second. All right. Prince of Tides. There we go. We got there eventually. Oh, you definitely said that in the chat. Yes, is 1L. Okay, thank you, Jack. All right, sweet. We got there eventually. Hey, you know, under 30 minutes. Call it a win. Thank you very much for your help, chat. We can, if you'd like, we can breeze through the Monday because it's out now. That one will go a lot quicker, probably. Hopefully, I'll say that, and then it'll be the hardest Monday that anyone has ever seen, probably. But all right, let's rip through this one, shall we? Buffoons. Accessory for baby in a high chair seems like bibs, so that might be boars. Rita Ora. Nope, that's Zach. Okay, bozos. Irate. Bachelor pad. Other. See you never, maybe. Eyelet. Please like and subscribe and like on YouTube videos. Outros. USA Today, maybe. Hour. User-friendly. Tarot Root. Reran. Psychotherapy switcheroos, or what are hidden in 17, 25, 50, and 59 across. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I'm excited to figure out what that is. Psychotherapy switcher. Cartoonist Bechdel. I feel like I should know that. Text on a red, white, and blue sticker. Boy, nope. Road. USB. AWOL. Weeps. Plabdul. Yeah. Depth. Hooray, there we go. Dr. Seuss book with the quote, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. That's good. I like that one. A ewer? Something no one says, like the smell of trees. Right. Cage for crustaceans. Something like a conch shell. I crushed it. Booyah, maybe. 4.75 seconds to assemble a Mr. Potato Head. That is a very specific record. Arenas. Galaxy. Yep. Yep. The Lorax. Woodsy. Still no on that one. Speed by. No. Alright. Oh. Lobster tank? Role reversal. Ah, yes, and it has the word roll backward in each of our theme entries there. A literal role reversal. Rock on. Ran after chased. Start to escalate. A DeLorean. Okay, well that feels wrong. Cane. Jewel box. CD case? Is it CD case? Jewel like the singer? Is that what they're doing? It feels like it needs a question mark. If that is this a term that I'm just not familiar with? I'm not going to check the chat on this one until I'm done, just because I'm trying to be fast, but heat up. Allison, I voted. There we go. Avenue, race by, seed, east, southeast, Soho. Is that? Yeah. Orated. Democrats and Socialists, the left. Sire. Rod. There. Fro. Alright. Fruit with a belly button in quotation marks. Okay, well, we know that we're going to have roll backward. Okay. Nth. Twice. Helen. Aw. Anvil. Naval orange. Oh, yeah, obviously, okay. Niece. Glen. Knights. Trap. Adorn. And posed. Sado. Okay, sure. Nailed it. Yeah, you definitely got some of those faster than I did, Zach. I voted for the sticker. The Lorax 59 across is definitely not one of the veggies in VeggieTales. You're so right, famously. All right, there we go. Sweet. We want to close with some connections. You know I love connections. And then I'm going to hit the hay. Two people did not want to close with connections. They hopped out with a quickness. All right, Winnow, what you got for us? Solve with purple. Yeah, okay. All right, here we go. Outcast, Salt and Pepper, Blondie, Teddy Bear, Distinguished, Black Sheep, Rough Riders, The Far Side, Bull Moose, Bloom County, Silver, Peanuts, Misfit, Flecked, Reject, Big Stick. Well, that is an eclectic assortment, isn't it? All right. Let's see. So, Distinguished, Salt and Pepper, Flecked. These all Silver. These all feel like things that might... Oh, sorry. Let me get this out of the way of my camera. This feels like it would be things describing a DILF. So let's put that somewhere together. All right. Let's see. A misfit, a reject, an outcast, a black sheep, all an odd one out. then that leaves, on the far side, Peanuts, Blondie. I want to say Bloom County. None of those others stick out to me as being comic strips, but those three are, and if I had to pick one, that's what I'm leaning toward right now. Okay, so if those three are together, what does that leave? It leaves Rough Riders, Big Stick, Bull Moose, and Teddy Bear, all associated with Theodore Roosevelt, which seems like it's going to be our purple category. So let's hit it. Yippee! And then for the blue, that'll probably be the specific piece of knowledge, which is going to be the cartoons, Blondie and Peanuts. Sweet. And then Distinguished, Salt and Pepper, Silver, Flecked. Nice. And we got ourselves a reverse rainbow. Let's go. Audio is very crisp. Oh, hey, Gideon Raven. How's it going? I'm very pro backseating. I will happily consult the audience, as evidenced by everything Zach's been saying. Thank you, Muchly. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I mainly just wanted to test out the live stream setup that I kind of hodgepodged together in my room today, just to see kind of, you know, if this was something I wanted to do. So, but anyway, good night. Thank you so much for joining for this chill little games evening, and I hope you have a good one. Mwah. Love you all. Au revoir. Stop streaming.